Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Tulip from CZT Stefanie van Leeuwen. And I was extra excited to see this Tangle on the Moosterkella site. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I pronounced all of it, at least close. As Stephanie was a fellow CZT 20 with Mom and I. Really, really nice. All right, so this, I was just looking back. Okay, so you'll for sure want to take a look at the For More Inspiration link, which will take you to Stephanie's website where she shows this, but she shows many variations on this. So I'm just going to do the basic. And you can take it from there and go and take a look. All right, this starts off, it's kind of a teardrop shape, but what I ended up doing, or a flux shape, I ended up coming from, just watch, almost like making a J and then looping it up like so. Yeah, it turns out different every time. But in the end turns out just fine. Okay, then from here, on the left side, I'm going to use a little takeoff and land concept and trace over a little bit of this, coming up to a peak about even, and then this coming down with a C-shape curve line. And then and this, it makes me think of like the Tangle Bee Tweed, or is it hybrid? Yeah, where we're kind of alternating points. So it's like, well, we've come down here and now we're coming back here, and then we stop at the line. Here, we're going to do a C-shaped curve line going the opposite direction of this curve. And, coming about halfway-ish here, like so, just stopping wherever, aim for the middle and just stop whenever your pen hits the line. Same thing here. Like that. Really cool. And then this last step, we're going to come all the way from the bottom and come up, and I'm going to turn the tile so that way your hand is comfortable. And so you can use the natural curve of it. Yeah, like that. It's quite off center, but that's all right. And then C-shaped curve lines, kind of like we have originally here. Like so. And that is it. I don't know if I feel like drawing a... Yeah, nah. Well, maybe I'll draw a little stem on it. Oh, but wait. There's more. Oh, I'm so tempted. Oh, maybe I shall. I looked down and then went, Now, well, let me tease you a bit so that way you'll make sure to go look. Variation 1, this stroke is more of an S shape than a C shape, which adds some interesting flair to it. Comes down a bit more, and then she adds a C shape kind of towards the top. But I'm thinking, yeah, and now I'm looking at variation 2, and I kind of like it because it just feels like it needs a little something else. So this one, yeah, like that. This in here. I think I'll put a note on my version of the step outs to make sure to check out her link, because there's way too many variations to list. Yeah, so you know what? I kind of like that. And then she takes it a step further if you want. Okay, you've talked me into it. Let's see. So this one, so we're going from here to here. And it's kind of, yeah, like that. And then, just pretending, not pretending. Imagine it's coming from here. Like that. And then, I see she's got just a couple little other steps. Sorry, this is completely impromptu. I totally did not intend to do it. All right, and so since we're doing impromptu things, we'll do a little takeoff and land stem here, right? Like that. I feel like I'm getting so fancy. All right, now I did like on her decorations, I really, really liked this. And where did she come? Oh, it just came from the side. So, I mean, this is it and then some. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to aura this. And then she has this one aura'd here. And I love that. Let me get a graphic one. Because she just had some perfing along that line, just on this front bit. I mean, not that you couldn't do the other, but I kind of just like that. And being that we had our Steampunkapalooza yesterday, I'm like, well, look at there. See, we could totally turn this into, a steampunk tangle. All right, well, I'm gonna leave it at that, and let's do some shading. All right, really, really cool. Okay, so now I'm second thinking. You will, if you check back, because I don't have time to do it tonight, because this was impromptu. I think I may, do the variation 1 and 2 step out. So I will add those later. So come back and check. All right. But for now, I'm going to do this by what's tucked behind what. So I'm putting a little graphite here. Oh, let's see. I think I'm just going to do one little section at a time. And actually, all of this is behind here. Right? And just because I don't want to keep turning the tile and making everybody dizzy, I'm going to go with the things that are behind the ones on this side here. So I can keep the tip of my pencil and tip of my tortillon right there on the line I don't want to go over. Let's see. And I'm also thinking, I think for sure in here, because this is going to be, it's not really behind anything, but we have this kind of, I don't know, I see it as if this is turned or something like that. That's just the way I'm seeing it. Oh, and then let's get this here. Now, here's a thought for you. If by chance you have the General's chalk pencils, well, this is blue, General's chalk pencils, you could, instead of using the graphite, and I'm just doing, black, white shades of gray here just to keep things simple, but just want to throw it at you, that if you happen to have those chalk pencils, and maybe you've not really used them. Because I know some people that they're like, I have these things and I haven't used them. Just in case. But with the neat, or maybe you don't have any. And so, wait for it. Enabler alert. Because you might want to get some. What's really neat about them is you can treat them just as you would the graphite. That I've been just enamored by them for that reason, because it's the same thing. You might be a little, similar. Let's say similar. And you can use the Tortillion and create a really beautiful gradient. And then you're adding color at the same time. Oops, that's right. I was going to go all the way up here. And while I'm mentioning color, let me also mention, you don't have to use color. Rick and Maria designed this with the different, with the tangles. I'm just doing this on the edge just to get a little bit of rounding with what's left on the Tortillion. But I've heard them talk about, why did, it might not have been so much as why they didn't add color, but they added the graphite because just the black and white seemed to just be kind of flat. And they decided to add some graphite, and it really took shape. They have mentioned that the tangles themselves are like the colors. So you think of the different contrast levels, with of the tangles themselves, and that's how they described it. Needing to do something with this, that's why I was pausing. I'm like, well, what do I want to do over here? Let's just shade this in. Just make that dark. It can come over a little bit. There we go. Oh, and it needs a little, and I'm going to just keep a little away from that edge. Maybe we'll come up here a little bit. Yeah, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Oh, and this needs something down here. Anyway, I share that because I know I see a lot of comments, and sometimes, people are like, oh, I should add color. Oh, and they get all, worried about color. It's like, no, 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 no. You need not worry about color. It's a nice add-on, but, oh, there we go. But really, it was designed as black, white shades of gray. There we have it. Totally, totally cute. And as my friend Deb says, Debbie Venero, one of my favorite Tangle creators. It's amazing what you can do with a bunch of C-shaped and S-shaped lines strategically placed. Oh, and yeah, this is just gorgeous. But yeah, do take a look at the For More Inspiration link so you can see just that. And then continue to scroll all the way to the bottom because she has one that goes just crazy. Tropical Tulip is it's called at the very bottom. This must have been from Jenna Black. Might have come up with this additional variation. It looks like, yeah, Tangulation by Jenna Black. Yeah, so yeah, make sure you take a look at it. It's just very, very well done. And if you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section is where you find those links to the step outs. And then below that is my link tree. So if you enjoy what I put out, I would love to tangle with you online. I do free classes twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays are free. It's called Tangle Time. Tuesdays are the ones that, for the most part, have some sort of fee attached to it. You can look at my website, and that link is on the link tree, and find the classes link on the menu, and you can see the different types of things that I do. And then also you'll find links to the free classes if you want to say register for them, so that way, number one, you see them in your time zone, and then two, when you register, you'll get reminders. There are a couple links on the link tree for where to follow me for classes. And the last thing I want to mention is that we have a wonderful group of Tangle addicts on Facebook. And if you would like to join us there for pretty much 24/7 Zentangle fun, you can do that. Click the link, answer the 4 questions. It has to be all 4. And then as soon as I see it, we'll let you in. All right. So with that, thank you again so much for watching. And I wish you happy tangling.